Hi, in this lecture, we are going to learn about land survey plan and site plan. In a nutshell, this is the land survey plan. So it's a sheet of paper, a document. And from this land survey plan, we are going to develop a site plan. So in the right hand side, you can see the site plan. So this is the ultimate summary. Okay, now let's get into the point in detail, step by step. The next heading is land survey plan. Now, if this is your land survey plan, what we have inside? Inside, we can find the shape of the land. So we can clearly understand here we have a land and this is the land boundary and this is the shape of the land. Not only the shape of the land, at the bottom you can find the extent. Extent means it is the area. The area of the land also included in the land survey plan. And then we have scale, address and some other information. And then you can find adjacent property details. For example, the arrangement of the road, adjacent property owners, their names and property names and so on. And also we can find north direction so that we can understand how this land is oriented with respect to the north direction. Another thing is, in this land survey plan, we can find only one land. So that is called as plot number. So we have plot number 1 only. But there are certain instances you can find a land survey plan which is already divided into multiple lots. We can find lot number 1, lot number 2, lot number 3. And also here you can find there's a small path to reach lot number 2. So that also marked as lot number 4. Right, now let's jump into the next heading called site plan. So here I have the land survey plan. The site plan is developed from the land survey plan. And in the site plan, we give additional information. For example, how our proposed building is going to be placed inside the particular land. So here you can see the proposed building and the relative location of this proposed building with respect to the land boundary is dimensioned. And also we can find the septic tank and soakage pit location and so on. Now, the question is why we need to create a site plan? Why we need to develop the site plan? What is the requirement? We'll see one by one. The first point is required for municipal council approval. In order to implement a project, the first thing is we have to submit the document to the council and we have to get the approval. For example, municipal council. So these council people will look into the site plan so that they can extract more information, how they are going to arrange, how they are going to put up their building within inside the land, whether they are violating any council rules and regulation or not. In order to check all these things, the site plan is required. And another thing is, it is very helpful or useful for contractors and landscapers. So they can easily understand how the building is located, where the services are supplied, where you have the water supply line, and how the landscape should be done. All these things can be easily understood by looking at the site plan. Another thing is, even after completing the project, also it is useful during operation and maintenance, demolition and renovation. For example, utilities, the water supply and drainage and disposal system, and all these services are underground, even sometimes the electrical and gas lines and so on. So what we do is during the construction period, we lay these things underground and during the finishing point of the project, we complete with landscaping. Everything is covered. Now after a certain period of time, during a maintenance, how to find the gas line or water line or electrical line. So by looking at the site plan, we can easily understand, okay, the exact location. Not only during maintenance, during the demolition and renovation, also it is very useful. Okay, that is the brief introduction about the land survey plan. If you want to learn about these things in detail, I recommend you to follow my course titled as Reading Complete Architectural Drawing. There you can find under section 7 titled as Civil Drawing. So there I am discussing about civil drawing and land survey plan, and I'm going in detail about reading a land survey plan. And also we discuss about the site plan. Okay, in this chapter, what we are going to learn? I'll give you in summary. The first point is we are going to deal with the land survey plan. So land survey plan is a piece of paper, or it can be in any other mathematical format. Whatever, how to take that into the computer, how to take into the CAD. So that's what we are going to learn. And once you take that into the computer, how to trace these things using line. Because in an image, for example, if the land survey plan data, if you have that as an image, the lines inside the image we call raster. But in CAD, we have to convert that into vector. For example, we can simply say CAD lines. Okay, so how to trace these into CAD? So that's what we are going to go ahead with this chapter. And also, we have to check after completing this exact land survey plan with CAD lines inside AutoCAD software, we have to check the area. So how to scale that exactly to the correct area. So those things also we are going to study. So not only image format, so if you have in any other mathematical format like coordinates, east and north values, x and y values, or sometimes a length and bearing angles. So whatever the format, doesn't matter. We should know how to take that into CAD and proceed with the work. After taking this land survey plan digitally into CAD, in the CAD lines, the next thing is we have to prepare the site plan for drawing and documentation purpose. Okay, I hope that's a very good introduction. Now let's dive into the topic one by one, step by step. Okay, let's continue with the next video.